morning to my dear students. Welcome back to Active Green School, Jai Swaminarayan. Today I start with standard 9th revision class. तेल बहुत ज़्यादा कम मत डालना. Okay, that is I start with the revision of chapter that is geography, climate. Okay, climate is the sum total of the weather conditions over a large area for a long period of time. Weather refers to the state of the atmosphere over an area at a point of time. The elements of weather and climate are the same, that is temperature, atmospheric pressure, wind, humidity and precipitation. On the basis of generalized monthly atmospheric conditions, the year is divided into seasons such as winter, summer and rainy seasons. The world is divided into a number of climatic regions. The climate of India is described as monsoon type. This type of climate is also found in South Asia and southeastern countries. The word monsoon is derived from the Arabic word mosim, which literally means season. Monsoon refers to the seasonal reversal in the wind direction during a year. Regional climatic variations in India. There is an overall unity in the general climatic pattern in India, but there are also some regional variations in climatic conditions within the country. Temperature, the very first. In India, there is much variation in the temperature of different parts of the country even in the same season. For example, on a summer day, the temperature in Rajasthan 50 degrees Celsius हो जाता है, whereas on the same day Jammu Kashmir में it is 20 degrees Celsius. कितना difference है. On the winter night, temperature at Dras in Jammu Kashmir minus 45 degrees Celsius हो जाता है और थिरुवनंतपुरम में 22 डिग्री सेल्सियस. मतलब कितना डिफरेंस है, सोचो एक ही कंट्री में रहकर. There is also a wide difference between the night temperature in some parts. For example, in Thar desert, the day temperature may rise up to 50 degrees Celsius and drop down to 15 degrees Celsius on the same night. There are the regions such as Andaman and Nicobar Islands or Kerala, where there is not much variation in day and night temperature. Coastal areas experience less contrast in temperature conditions. When we go to precipitation, there is a wide variation in seasonal distribution among types and forms of precipitation. For example, upper parts of Himalayas receive precipitation in the form of snow, while it rains over the rest of the country. The annual precipitation varies from over 400 centimeter in Meghalaya to less than 10 centimeter in Ladakh and western Rajasthan. Most parts of the countries receive rainfall from June to September, but the Tamil Nadu coast gets most of its rain during October and November. Seasonal contrasts are more in the interior of the country. There is decrease in rainfall, generally from east to west in the northern plains. Then comes the topic climatic controls. Permanent factors which govern the general nature of the climate of any location on the earth are called factors of climate controls. Okay, ज़्यादातर 6 major controls of the climate: latitude, altitude, pressure and wind system, continentality जिसको distance from the sea कहते हैं, ocean currents and relief features. Okay, now उसमें what is latitude? The angular distance of a location from the equator in the north-south direction is called latitude. Latitudes. Okay. Okay, then altitude, it refers to the height above the mean sea level. नीचे sea level की height, it is altitude. Okay, then is factors affecting India's climate. जिसमें latitude है, it runs from a run of Kutch west to Mizoram east. So India's climate has characteristics of tropical as well as subtropical climate. Then altitude. Altitude is the Indian subcontinent experience milder winters as compared to Central Asia because of the Himalayas, which prevent the cold winds from entering the subcontinent. Then pressure and winds. Because of the Himalayas, which prevent the cold winds from entering the subcontinent. Then pressure and winds. That is the following atmospheric conditions जो मैं आपको बता रही हूँ. There are 3 conditions that govern the climate and associated weather conditions in India. First, pressure and surface winds. Second, upper air circulation. Third, western cyclonic disturbances and tropical cyclones. Then pressure and surface winds. India lies in the region of northeasterly surface winds. These winds originate and blow over land during winter from the subtropical high pressure belt of the northern hemisphere. These winds blow southwards and get deflected to the right due to the Coriolis force and move towards the equatorial low pressure region. What is Coriolis force? The Coriolis force is a force caused by the Earth's rotation. Okay, ये एक type of force है. The Coriolis force is responsible for deflecting winds towards the right in the northern hemisphere and towards the left in the southern hemisphere. और इसे Ferrel's law, because ये एक scientist Ferrel ने इस बात का पता किया था, इसलिए इसे नाम दिया गया है Ferrel's law. The northeasterly surface winds carry very little moisture as they originate and blow over land. Therefore, they bring no rain or very little rain. During winter, there is a high pressure area north of the Himalayas. This causes cold, dry winds blow from this area towards low pressure areas over the oceans to the south. Students, जब मैंने आपको explain किया था, मैंने वो textbook के अंदर drawing है, उससे मैंने आपको explain किया था how it happens. In summer, due to high temperature, a low pressure area develops over interior Asia and over northwestern India. Air moves from the high pressure area over the southern Indian Ocean in a southeasterly direction. It then crosses equator and turns right towards this low pressure region over the Indian subcontinent. This results in complete reversal of wind direction during summer. And these winds are known as southwest monsoon winds. These winds, क्योंकि हमेशा जो winds है ना, वो बे ऑफ बंगाल से होकर इंडियन ओशन से होकर अरेबियन ओशन के जरिए इंडिया में जाती है. These winds blow over the warm oceans, gather large moisture and bring widespread rainfall over the mainland of India. Then the upper circulation of the Indian subcontinent is dominated by the westerly flow governed by jet stream. You had learned this, ये jet stream आपने पढ़ा है 8th standard में, पूरा एक पैराग्राफ था jet stream का. Jet streams are narrow belt of high altitude, that is above 12,000 meters. Westerly winds in the troposphere. The speed varies from about 110 km per hour in summer to 184 km per hour in winter. A number of separate jet streams have been identified. The most constant are the mid-latitude and the subtropical jet stream. Jet streams are located over 27 degree to 30 degree north latitude, due to which they are known as subtropical westerly jet streams. They blow south of the Himalayas throughout the year except in summer. Then comes western cyclonic disturbances and tropical cyclones, जो कॉमन है, ओके और हमारे इंडिया में ये एवरी ईयर आते रहते हैं किसी ना किसी फॉर्म में. The western cyclonic disturbances are weather phenomenon of the winter months. These are brought in by the westerly flow from the Mediterranean region. They usually influence the weather of the north and northwestern regions of India. Tropical cyclones occur during the monsoon as well as the October-November. These are the part of easterly flow, and these disturbances ज़्यादातर they affect the coastal, किनारे को affect करते हैं. आप कभी भी देखो साइक्लोन हमेशा समुद्र के किनारे में आया है और आता रहेगा. हमारे इंडिया में फ्रॉम ओडिशा और गुजरात में फ्रॉम कांडला. In summer, the subtropical westerly jet stream moves north to the Himalayas due to apparent shifting of the sun. An easterly jet stream called subtropical easterly jet stream blows over peninsula India approximately over 14 degree north during the summer months. Then the Indian monsoon. The Arabs who had come to India as traders named the seasonal reversal of the wind system as monsoon. The monsoon winds strongly influence the climate of India. The monsoons are experienced in the tropical area roughly between 20 degree north and 20 degree south. Okay. इंडियन मानसून में देयर इज अ टॉपिक आपके टेक्स्ट बुक के अंदर. एक्चुअली ये अलग अलग टॉपिक नहीं दिया है, इट्स अ होल पैराग्राफ. वो तो मैं आपको बता रही हूँ. जैसे इंडियन मानसून में है मैकेनिज्म ऑफ मानसून, मानसून एंड दी सर्दर्न ऑसिलेशन, एल नीनो सर्दर्न ऑसिलेशंस. ओके, ये एक ह्यूज पैराग्राफ के अंदर ये बताए हैं डिवाइडेड, और मैंने इसको नेम दिया है. ओके, then comes, वो तो एक ही पूरा पैराग्राफ है. then comes the onset and the withdrawal of the monsoon. The monsoon winds are affected by different atmospheric conditions over the warm tropical seas. The duration of the monsoon is between 100 to 120 days from early June to mid-September. At the time of arrival of monsoon, rainfall increases suddenly. It continues constantly for several days. This phenomena is called as burst of monsoon, and it is different from pre-monsoon showers. Onset and the withdrawal of the monsoon. जैसे देखो, monsoon generally reaches the southern tip of the Indian peninsula during the first week of June. सबका एक particular डेट तो नहीं है, पर हम वीक बता सकते हैं. जैसे मिड ऑफ द मई में साउथ में स्टार्ट हो जाती है. ओके, इंडियन ओशन से होकर, अरेबियन सी से होकर, फिर वो फिर से बे ऑफ बंगाल की होके और ईस्ट नॉर्थ की तरफ जाती है. द अरेबियन सी branch advances north along the western Ghats, reaching Mumbai about 10 days later on 10th of June. मुंबई का मानसून आने का टाइम ही 10th of June है. By mid-June, this branch arrives over Saurashtra, Kutch and central-most part of the country. The Bay of Bengal branch reaches rapidly in Assam in the first week of June. It then gets deflected towards the west by the lofty mountain ranges, thus giving rainfall to the Ganga plains. Both the branches again merge over the northwestern part of the Ganga plains. Delhi receives rainfall from the Bay of Bengal branch by the end of June. That is tentative 29th of June. By the first week of July, monsoon covers western Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana and eastern Rajasthan. And by mid-July, the monsoon reaches Himachal Pradesh and the rest of the country. That was the onset of the monsoon. अब monsoon का जाना, that is withdrawal of the monsoon. Yes. Okay, then is about the withdrawal of the monsoon in the Indian islands. The Indian islands received the very first monsoon showers from the last week of April to the first week of May. The withdrawal takes place progressively from south to north from the first week of December to the first week of January. By this time, the rest of the country is already under the influence of the winter season. Then about the seasons. The cold weather season, the hot weather season, advancing monsoon. Okay. So अब मैं इसका फुल पैराग्राफ तो आपको एक्सप्लेन नहीं कर सकती बिकॉज ये सब मैंने आपको एक्सप्लेन किया, सिर्फ मैं आपको टाइटल बता रही हूँ. Basically there are 4 seasons: the cold weather season, the hot weather season, advancing monsoons, and retreating post monsoon season. Okay, and the last is cyclonic depression and tropical cyclone. That is, the low pressure conditions over northwestern India get shifted to the Bay of Bengal by early November. This shift is associated with the occurrence of cyclonic depressions which originate over the Andaman Sea. These cyclones generally cross the eastern coast of India, causing heavy and widespread rain. Often they cause a lot of destruction. Sometimes these cyclones arrive at the coast of Odisha, West Bengal and Bangladesh. These cyclones frequently strike the populated deltas of the Godavari, the Krishna and the Kaveri. The Coromandel coast gets its maximum monsoon rainfall mostly during October and November from these cyclones and also by retreating monsoon which takes its moisture from the Bay of Bengal. Then monsoon as a unifying bond. ये last topic है इस lesson का. The northern India has uniformly higher temperature, as you all know कि सब पहाड़ों से बर्फ ढकी हुई है, than other areas on the same latitudes, because the Himalayas protected from the extremely cold central ancient winds. The peninsula plateau has moderate temperatures due to the influence of the sea on 3 sides. Despite such moderating influences, there are great variations in the temperature conditions. The seasonal alteration of wind systems and the associated weather conditions provide a rhythmic cycle of seasons. जैसे लाइफ साइकिल है वैसे ये cycle of seasons है जो चलता ही जा रहा है इतने टाइम से. Even the uncertainties of rain and uneven distribution are very much typical of the monsoons. The Indian landscape, रहने वाले animals, plant life, agriculture activities, life of people, all depend on the effects of the monsoon. क्योंकि ये भी life cycle है, it is attached to our life. The monsoon provides the water to set agriculture activities in motion, and hence the arrival of monsoon is awaited eagerly. कुछ तो खेती बाड़ी है जो सिर्फ monsoon से ही में होती है. The river valleys which carry this water also unite as single river valley unit. We'll go for few MCQs from the interior of your text of this lesson. Dash refers to the sum total of weather conditions and variations over a large area for a long period of time. It is climate. What fluctuates very often even within a day? It is weather. India has which type of climate? Monsoon. What is the annual precipitation in the Indian state of Meghalaya? 400 centimeter. ये मैंने आपको बहुत बार बोला है. The most parts of the country receive rainfall in which of the following months? ज़्यादातर June to September. Maximum. The climate of India is strongly influenced by monsoon winds. Who were the traders who came to India and named the seasonal reversal of wind system as monsoon? अरब. वो मौसम कहते थे और उससे ये monsoons word आया. The monsoon is experienced in which region? Tropical. The change in pressure conditions are connected to which of the following phenomenon? कौन सा phenomenon है? El Nino है कि westerly winds? It is El Nino. What is the duration time period of monsoon in India? 100 to 120 days. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं होता है. Which type of climate is characterized by a distinct seasonal pattern? Monsoon type climate. Which areas do not experience much variation in temperature though there is variation in rainfall pattern? Coastal areas. How many seasons can be identified in India? 4. During cold weather season, which wind prevails over our country? North east trade winds. Okay, and you all know कि cold weather season का month है mid of November to Feb. Hot weather season March to May. Advancing monsoon season June to September. And retreating post monsoon season winter range इनको बोलते हैं, that is October to November. Okay students, so that was a revision. अब और भी इसके I have many many extra question answers भी है जो मैंने आपको साथ डिस्कस किए हैं. Very short answers, long answers, all I had discussed with you. Okay, so with this I will continue my revision in my next class. Do read the text. Thank you to all.